Don't hit the bus. Alright, YouTube, so the Monte Carlo has left. I'm taking advantage of this empty space right now. Oh, no. This is not a customer's car. I'm not starting another project. I'm about to jump right back on this El Camino. But before I do, I wanted to pull in my Cadillac. So this is my 1991 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham d'Elegance. Factory white on white interior. Oh, it's so sexy. And the factory sunroof, which does work. I went all the way to Michigan for this car. I've owned this car for 10 years, and I have not driven it in the last 5. It has been parked up for the last 5 years. I say, you know what? I'm out here working on everybody's car. I'm neglecting my own cars. Let me just take the car out. I'm trying to be like Jay Leno. I want to have, 100 classics and drive them to work every day, something different. You guys have already seen a few of my cars already. You saw the Jeep, you saw the van, the Dually, the Trucksarosa, this Caddy. I feel like it's something else. I don't know. I've shown you guys a few, but I told you I own 14 cars. I think I've only shown you, I think this is number 6 that you guys have seen so far. So it's still sitting on the factory wire wheels. Now I like that. And the reason why I like that, this is my grown man sedan. If you invite me to your wedding, well, I probably won't come. But if I do come, I will absolutely drive this car. This is my suit and tie grown man sedan car. So it's still sitting on factory wire wheels with the white walls. But hidden behind that is an Impala posi rear with 4-wheel disc brakes. Oh yeah, she's sexy. I'm telling you, this is going to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. But this car is a great cruiser, low miles. Especially because I haven't driven it in 5 years. The car has no miles on it. It has a crate motor in it that only has, I guess at this point, it's probably 5,000 miles on that motor. And that's it. But yeah, this is one of my babes. So I have absolutely not driven it. I wanted to drive it. So just before I unwrapped the El Camino, I pulled it in for an oil change. Get ready to put it outside. And we're going back to this El Camino now. All right, guys. Cut you guys back on in a minute. So sexy.
Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
All right, well, back on the El Camino. So I have the El Camino charging right now. While it's charging, my order from Eurochem came in. Hold on, you two. Hold on, look. I got my chest harness. Oh, it's time for that crazy superhero, Super G7. Listen, if you guys are not shopping on the G7 deals page, I don't know what's wrong with you. All the deals are there. I got my G7 chest harness off the G7 deals page for $4 with free shipping. I got this paint off newcarsuck.com G7 deals page. Look at this order here. Anyway, listen. So the paint is in. See what we have. Okay. This is the paint for it. Now I'm seeing, I don't know if you guys can read it, but this is the black sparkle. So this is metallic black. It's black with silver flake. That's what color the El Camino is going to be. Also, I have, oh, that's the paint for the Dually. I don't want to tell you guys that yet. That's on hold. That's on hold. What else we got? Primer, clear coat, some activator, reducers, everything you need. Everything you need. Anyway, YouTube, I'm getting ready to pull the El Camino out as soon as the battery finishes charging. Whoa, feel like I can fly now. Okay, anyway, so I'm getting ready to pull the El Camino out. I'm starting on the doors today. This is a doors video. So what I have to do is this door fits horribly. I don't know how my angle is gonna work, YouTube. But anyway, this door fits horribly. When I get it out, I'll show you guys both doors, and I'll let you see what the problems are. Now, the reason why I ordered the paint, we're not at the paint stage yet, but the reason why I ordered the paint is because when I have the doors off, I'm gonna paint the jambs and everything off. One, so the owner can see what the color's gonna look like, and two, it's just gonna be easier since the doors will already be off. All right, so this thing should just about be ready, be charged up. Let me start it up and get it out. I'll cut you guys back on. All right, well, my father stopped by and he gave me a hand removing the doors. Look at that. No doors. So originally I pulled off the door because I can tell something was going on at the bottom of this door, but look at this, YouTube. Look at this. This is all Bondo. So somebody flapped a piece of metal on it, but everything else is Bondo. It's actually Bondo up to about here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It appears that the same gentleman that patched up the quarter panels also patched up this car. So that's where we are. Anyway, yeah, so this is all Bondo, everything. So I am not going to reuse this door. I actually have a replacement driver's door, which is this one. This one is much more solid. Somebody's already put a few patches in it, but this door is much solid. At least they welded in patches. So I'm actually just going to clean up this door and fix a couple of these, make this door look good. But this is a manual door. This door is power. So I got a bunch of wires stuck in here. So, oh, more wires for the power. So that's coming out. That's coming out. That's coming out. So actually what I'm going to do now, I'm going to gut this door out and switch everything from the manual door over to this door. So I'm going to gut this door down to a shell and make this door manual. Now, the problem is with the passenger door, you guys see this chunk missing? See, it's a chunk right there. Look at that chunk. So that's why I took the passenger door off, because I saw the chunk missing and I could feel something down here. But look at this. All the way down. This door is rotted all the way down. Look at this. All the way around. So actually, rather than waste my time on this door, I'm going to look for another passenger door. So I need another passenger door. Now, if I can't find one for whatever reason, then I'm going to have to cut all this out and weld in a patch. But first, I'm going to take a day or so, take a couple of days and look for a passenger door, because this one's really not worth the effort to save. You know, hopefully I could just find a door. All right, so the video took a little different direction than what I intended this video to be, because originally I was going to pull this door off. I was going to just make the patches as needed, you know, basically for this and whatever the driver's door needed. But this is all Bondo caked up. Like, people understand what I'm saying? This is all a problem. So you guys got to stop Bondo abuse. Stop. I told you guys to already cut it out with the duct tape. Look at this. Add Bondo abuse to that. This doesn't make any sense. You know, the gentleman that has created the patches for this El Camino, I'd love to meet him. I'm not going to tear him down. I just want to ask him, how much did they pay you to do body work on this El Camino? $10, $20 in a case of beer? That's all I want to know. Because if he tells me he got paid, you know, $20 in some beer, I'd understand all of this. But if that guy tells me that he got paid, oh man, look at this, see? All the way, and it goes all the way up. See? This door, it's crazy, YouTube. Anyway, so yeah, the video took a little bit of a different direction, because honestly, I thought I was gonna pull off the doors, do a couple of patches, paint the jams, And then after I painted the jambs, I was going to remount the doors. That's what I thought this video was going to be. But considering the state of the passenger door, I'm not going to be able to do it. So what I'm actually getting ready to do is I'm going to swap over to make this power door manual. And then I'll test it on. That'll be it for this one. You guys have to wait till the next one to see it get painted. But, you know, it's what it is. I don't want to mix up the paint and just spray one, because then I got to turn around and do it all over again for the other side. So, all right, YouTube. Let me get started on converting this door to manual. Don't worry, I'll give you a little bit of footage. All right, so what I got to do is move this. You need one of these to take off these cranks. It's just to knock loose this little clip that's in here, but you got to keep that clip. So yeah, a lot of people tear it up, but the right tools help you do the right job the right way, you know. So you see, that didn't take any time at all. Put this clip in here so I don't lose it. So anyway, what I'm gonna do first is disassemble, take off this door pad. This is the door that came off the car. So I'm gonna disassemble everything here, and once I do that, I can make sure everything in here is working correctly. Make sure it's not rusty, anything like that. And then if everything is in good shape, then I'm gonna gut this one, gut that one, and put it over there. All right, cut you guys back. I'm not gonna hold you up for all of this. Just step by, you know, I'll take you through the stages, just not every little step. You will be there. All right, cut you guys back on. YouTube. Alright, so we should be getting close. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Around. There we go. All right. One part off. Oh, not bad, not bad. All right. Now, why is this bent? I tell you. Let me see. Alright, strip down this far. Good, nobody's ever been in this door before. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, YouTube, a few more steps and I'll cut you guys back on. So since I'm taking this off the old door, I've already drilled down the rivets some, so now I'm just going to clean them up and finish grinding them out with the grinder. So let's get to work. Now I could use the air tools, but sometimes you just want to be careful. Sometimes you just want to get back to basics. I remember the time when you didn't have air tools, you know? Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes, like when I learned a lot of stuff. Beautiful. Glasses out. Okay, YouTube. It's coming along. It's coming along. All right. Almost got it. Almost got it. Come on! Woo! It's like delivering a baby. And you women think having a baby is hard. Come on! It's out. All right. On to the next one. All right, so I'm getting ready to take apart the power door now. Now, this one is pretty much like the same, so I'm not going to take you guys through the whole disassembly, except this one is power locks. This one is power windows. So, basically, I'm going to tear this door down, gut it out, then I'll cut you guys back on when it's time for assembly. Come on! You're in the way. Come on. Come on. Woo! Okay. Put this right here for a second. Come on. Come on. How'd they get this thing in there? Woo! YouTube! I thought we were having twins, but not. This is a big boy, YouTube. It's a boy. All right. That's it. Second door gutted. See why I wore gloves for this one? Okay. Cut you guys back on. All right, putting on some fresh gloves. I gotta go in, YouTube. I gotta go in. Okay. So, everything is out. Seems like there's a lot of trash in here though, so just want to clean out some of the stuff that's in here. That pink clip. That's for. That seems alright. Before I go putting everything in, and a stick. Oh, that's the bezel for the power window switches. Trash. Okay. Throw this in the garbage. Alright, YouTube. Oh, it's for the mirror. Pull this out of here. Alright, what I'm gonna do now, I think that's all the big stuff. What is this? See? Bondo spilling on the inside. Alright, what I'm going to do is blow this out. Making sure I got all the big stuff out of here. I'm gonna blow it all out before I put the new stuff in. Alright, YouTube, cut you guys back. Alright, that's the power lock motor. I think that's what this harness goes to. Yep. Alright, don't need that. So, I'm gonna blow it out, YouTube. Woo! Get all this stuff out of there. Get it all cleaned out. And what I'm gonna do before I start assembly, where I grinded it down, you see some bare metal. So I'm gonna just hit that with a little etching primer, put a little primer on it just to keep that from rusting, and then we'll start assembly. Is blowing it in the corners. Gotta break out the vacuum. Why even bother vacuuming it? Well, I mean, to be honest with you, that dirt and stuff that's got in here over the years, when that gets wet, that's what causes the rot. When you have bad weather seals and dirt and stuff, you let that stuff accumulate in the bottom, that's how this is caused. Just sits down there, turns to mud, and then eventually it rots out. So while it's all apart, took a minute, right? Told you I don't cut corners. Took a minute. All right, let's get to assembly. Just a little bit of rattle can primer, just so it doesn't rust. See where it's bare metal? Fan is on. Oh, can's almost empty. All right. That's that. Alright, YouTube. That's it. Got a few minutes while I wait for the primer to dry. Do it up here. Gonna make a quick phone call, YouTube. Oh, who we gonna call? I'm gonna call my mother, YouTube. That's who I'm calling. Hold on one second. I don't have her number stored in my phone, YouTube. I don't save contacts, YouTube. Hold on. Trying to find my mother's number. That's a shame. I know. Shame. It's taking a little longer than I thought it would. Glad it's not an emergency. I don't know if she's going to answer. Here we go. She not answering YouTube. See that? So you guys see where I get it from, right? Nobody ever answers the phone in my family.
I'm glad you too. Please leave your name and number and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Goodbye. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey Ma, I didn't want anything. I was just calling because I had a few minutes while I was working and just wanted to tell you I love you. All right? Have a good day. You don't have to call me back. I don't want anything. All right. Talk to you later. See, YouTube, that's what I'm trying to do this year. Make more time to balance out all this time I'm putting in the shop. All right? All right. Prom is almost ready. You start mounting up. Cut you guys. All right. Well, trying to start putting this thing back together. I got the glass in. Just gonna get everything set up in place. Then we'll tighten everything once I know everything is adjusted properly. Hold on. Okay. Now, with this, originally from the factory, it's riveted in. See, I can make some space for this. I put this piece in. Usually from the factory it's riveted. I think I'm going to rivet it back in. You know, when I was growing up, my father used to rivet everything. Everything. He's not a welder, but he used to rivet everything, man. I just think rivets were like the coolest thing in the world. You know, it was like no screw. It was like, because my father riveted. See, I think I'm playing. If my mother said that the handle fell off the mug, my father grabbed a rivet gun. If the dog's tail was hurt, my father grabbed a rivet gun. Anything. You ran out of tape in the house, and you were trying to like close a letter or something, and it wasn't sticking, and there was no tape. My father grabbed the rivet gun. Didn't matter what it was. That man feels about rivets like a lot of people feel about duct tape. My father felt, as long as you got rivets, you good. Everything else will work itself out. The key thing is, do you have a rivet gun? So when I started building my tool collection, that was one of the first things I got was a rivet gun. My father's rivet gun is probably in the Rivet Hall of Fame. Now what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to see if these holes will line up so I know whether or not I have to drill it or, hold on. That's what I'm trying to see. Trying to see if I have to drill the hole or something. Because remember, this store had the power situation in it. Alright, you two, let me fight with this. I don't want to bore you guys with this too much. Let me get this lined up. Let me see if I can get these holes lined up. And I'll cut you guys back on. Yeah, so I think I got it sorted out, YouTube. So, because of my father, I'm going to put a rivet in here. Hopefully, maybe it won't be so easy for me. Come on, what is this? It's hitting, YouTube. Alright, let's see. See what I could do about that, YouTube. It's hitting. Let's see what I could do. Gotta find that sweet spot where I can get the rivet through. So far, YouTube, I haven't found it. See? I should have had my father do this before he left. Because that man will rivet you a ham sandwich. Wherever there is a place to put a rivet, he will do it. See? Having a hard time because I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can't get the rivet as far down. It's got to be flush. And what happened is it's hitting on the back because the gear is behind this. But the factory did it, so I'm gonna figure out how to do it. If not, I'll go with bolts. But I'm really trying to avoid that because, man, I don't know if my rivets are just too long. What you think? The rivet's too long? I don't know. Let me see what I can do. The gear is right behind it. Didn't I tell you guys I want it easy? About the quick cars, YouTube. I'm about to start working on what's easy. What can I work on instead? There we go. What can I work on instead, YouTube? How about I work on hats? Be a hat salesman. You know? No good? Hats? Alright. Maybe not. So far, this is not looking too good for me, YouTube. Because by the time I get it all the way in, it passes where I need it to rivet. Ah, the hell, Camino. How I have missed you so. Okay. Alright, YouTube, cut you on. I'm back on this again. Alright, well, I've decided to go with bolts because I think my rivets are just too long or I can't get behind it like I need to, so I'm going to end up just going with bolts. So I'm just drilling out the spaces needed to mount it. I'm just drilling out the spaces needed for the bolts. Good fit. Good fit. Good fit. After drilling, open up the holes on the regular a little bit. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to go. You know, like I said, my father was the rivet man. That man will rivet your wallpaper. But, unfortunately, I'm not having that kind of luck today. So, let me get this mounted up, and I'll cut you guys back on. Wait. Beautiful. Alright, YouTube. The bolts are in. We should be good. Let's see. Alright. Watch the glass. Woo! Oh, buddy. Okay, let's do it again. Woo! All right. Finally, that's a lot of work to convert a door from power to manual, but it's done. All right, let me wrap up this video and get ready to upload it for you guys. All right, Grant 7 Auto Works at newcarsuck.com. Last action shot. See, now you can pull up on people and you can go, pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? Ha ha! And roll up out of there. Roll it back down. Roll it back up. Done! Grant 7 Auto Works at newcarsuck.com.